Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with a topic known as Platonic conception of justice. It is found in 5th semester of the core paper number 11 and the name of the paper is Western Political Philosophy. And in this video, three aspects of Platonic conception of justice have been focused. One is the meaning of justice prior to Plato, meaning of justice for Plato, and criticisms of Platonic idea of justice. So first I will take up what is the idea of justice or what is the meaning of justice prior to Plato. But before we discuss, I want to inform my viewers that you may be of plus 2 first year or plus 2 second year or plus 3 first semester to 5th semester. Any topic you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and then name the topic in YouTube. You will get the video, and if you will not get the video, then in future you will get the video, and the videos are available in Odia and English form. Let us start. What is Platonic conception of justice? Its first aspect, what is justice? What is the meaning of justice prior to Plato? So far as Platonic conception of justice is concerned, in this video, three aspects of it have been focused. One is meaning of justice prior to Plato, meaning of justice for Plato, and criticisms of Platonic idea of justice. Let us start. What is justice? What was justice prior to Plato? Plato was a great philosopher of Greece. He was not only a great philosopher, but he was very popular philosopher. About his popularity, Barker has said, an Englishman thinks more about Plato of 5th century BCE than memoirs of Frederick the Great of 20th century. It means though Plato belonged to an ancient time, but still he is being remembered by most of the people more than Frederick the Great of 20th century. It means though Plato was an ancient philosopher, but till now he is remembered by all. So Plato was a great philosopher. And in his book The Republic, he told about justice. And justice is considered as a central theme of Plato's book The Republic. But what was the meaning of justice prior to Plato? Some philosophers prior to Plato have defined justice in their own way. According to Cephalus, justice consists in speaking truth and paying one's debt. According to Cephalus, justice means speaking truth and paying one's debt. According to Polemarchus, justice means good to be done to friends and harm to enemies. And both Cephalus and Polemarchus, they were supporters of the traditional theory of justice. And according to Thrasymachus, who was a supporter of radical theory, he says justice is the interest of the stronger. Justice is the interest of the stronger. It is told by Thrasymachus. But according to Glaucon, who was a supporter of the pragmatic theory, justice is hesitation. Justice is hesitation to do unjust things due to fear of punishment. According to Glaucon, justice means hesitation to do unjust things due to fear of punishment. So this was the idea of justice prior to Plato. But Plato did not agree with these definitions of justice. He developed his own conception of justice. According to Plato, justice means justice in the society and justice in the individual. About justice, Plato said, justice means two things. Number one, justice in the society or social justice. Number two, justice in the individual or individual justice. So Plato told justice means two things. Justice in the society, social justice, and justice in the individual or individual justice. So what is social justice? He said that social justice means every class must perform its duty and not to meddle in the affairs of other class. Every class will perform its duty and not to meddle in the affairs of other class is known as the social justice. For example, he divided class into three categories like ruling class, military class and producing class. Ruling class is a class where its members have more reason which resides in the brain. Military class is a class where its members have spirit which resides in the chest, and producer class is a class where people have appetite which resides in their diaphragm. So Plato told that in the society there are three types of classes: ruling class, military class, producer class. If every class will perform its work and it will not interfere in others' work, it is known as social justice. It means rulers rule, military class will guard the country, and producer class will produce. If every class will perform its work, they will not interfere in others' class work, it is known as social justice. So it is a part of justice. Number two, justice in the individual. Justice in the individual means it is individual justice. So he said individual justice means every person will perform his assigned work. Individual justice means every person will perform his assigned work. It means a soldier will carry out his work, a ruler will carry out his work, and a producer will concentrate on his work. If every person will perform his work, it is known as individual justice. So he said individual justice means every person will perform his assigned work. It means a ruler will concentrate with his work, a military person will concentrate with his work, and a producer class will give attention to his work. If every person will give attention to his class, if every person will give attention to his work or task, it is known as the individual justice or justice in the individual. So Plato says justice means two things: social justice and individual justice. Social justice means every class will perform its work, every class will perform its own work. Military class, ruling class and producer class, they will perform the respective work, it is social justice. Individual justice means every person will perform his assigned work. The work which has been given to an individual, he will perform his work, it is known as the individual justice. So Plato said justice means justice in the social level, social justice, and justice in the individual level or individual justice. So Platonic conception of justice means social justice plus individual justice is equal to justice. Now discuss. So we have discussed what was the idea of justice prior to Plato, And what was the idea of justice of Plato? What was the idea of justice of Plato? Then finally we will discuss what are the criticisms of Platonic conception of justice. Platonic idea of justice has been criticized. The first criticism is that according to Karl Popper, in his book Open Society and Its Enemies, he said Platonic justice is totalitarian because military training is compulsory for military class and ruling class. So persons of military class and ruling class, they are bound to carry out military training, and choice is not given to them. They will have to carry out their military training. Military training is compulsory for the military class and ruling class. So critics point out that it is a totalitarian idea. So the first criticism of Platonic concept of justice is that Plato made military training for for military class and ruling class compulsory. A person will have to carry on military training. So it is a totalitarian idea told by critics. Number two, Karl Popper again, he criticized Plato because Plato talked about justice, but nowhere he mentioned essence of justice like law for all and impartiality of law. Again, Karl Popper criticized Plato by telling that Plato told about justice, but nowhere he told about the essence of justice like law for all, impartiality of law. Then the third criticism is that Plato is criticized because he allowed people to concentrate only his work. By this, people cannot learn other things. Platonic justice is criticized because Plato told that every person will concentrate only in his work. By this, he cannot learn others' work. Number four, according to Professor Crossman, a true Platonic state is one where ruler rules, military guards, producer produces. According to Crossman, a true Platonic state is one where ruler rules, military guards, and producer produces. But critics say it is not possible because the ruler will have to interfere in the affairs of other class. But Plato told that no class will interfere in the affairs of other class. But according to critics, it is impossible because the ruler will have to interfere in the affairs of other class. Then, criticism number 5. Some critics view that centralization of power in the hands of ruling class will lead to misuse of power. According to critics, Plato told that ruling power will be in the hands of power. The ruling power will be in the hands of ruling class. It means only ruling class will rule. But according to critics, concentration of power in the hands of ruling class will lead to misuse of power. Because power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Plato told that ruling power will be in the hands of ruling class, but critics view that if power will be in the hands of one class, there is every chance for the misutilization of power. Finally, critics view that Plato's idea of justice is only possible for Greek city-states, small city-states, but it is not possible in the modern populous states. So according to critics, Plato's idea of justice is only possible in small city-states of Greece, but it will not be applicable in the modern age where populous states like India and China are found, their population is more than 100 crores. So in this video we have discussed what was the meaning of justice prior to Plato, what was the meaning of justice for Plato, and what are the criticisms of Platonic constitutional justice. I request my viewers to take advantage of my video in two ways. Either you look the whiteboard and write down, or if you listen me also you can write down. Thank you viewers. Have a good day to all.